Hello students, myself Dr. Muhammad Ahmed. I welcome you all to the 14th lecture of Mathematics 2. Students, in the previous lecture, we have started non-exact differential equation. So in last class we have seen what is the meaning of non-exact differential equation. I told you that if an equation of the form mdx plus ndy equals to 0, suppose I am having an equation of the form mdx plus ndy equals to 0, then this equation is said to be, I'll explain this. Suppose I am having an equation of the form mdx plus ndy equals to 0. Now this equation is said to be exact if dou m by dou y is equal to dou n by dou x, right? If this is true, then the equation is said to be exact. If it is exact, then general solution in this case is given by integral y constant mdx plus integral, here terms of n not involving x, into dy equals to c, right? This will be the general solution. This will be the general solution for the exact differential equation, right? Then in last class, this was the things that we have discussed in 12th lecture, and in 13th lecture we have discussed, suppose the equation is of this form mdx plus ndy equals to 0, where m and n are functions of x and y. This is said to be non-exact. This is said to be non-exact if this condition fails, that is dou m by dou y is not equal to dou n by dou x. If this is true, then equation is said to be non-exact. So these equations are said to be equations reducible to exact or non-exact differential equations, this type of equations for which this is true, right? Then how to reduce to exact differential equation? So for that, first method was for dealing non-exact differential equations, first method was inspection method that we have discussed in the last class, that is inspection method. In this inspection method, this method is applied when the equation, when the non-exact equation is having the terms like x dy or y dx or x dx or y dy. If these kind of terms are there, x dy, y dx, x dx, y dy, if these kinds of terms are there, then in the last class we have noted 7 to 8 formulae in inspection method. So out of that, any formula will be applicable if these terms are there, right? We have to apply the formula, and then we can find the general solution by integrating. We can find the general solution by integrating. So out of that, few formulae are d of xy and d of what is y by x, then d of x by y, d of this kind of formulae, so on and so forth. This type of 7 formulae we have listed out in the last class, right? So this was inspection method. This was the first method of dealing non-exact differential equations. Now today we are going to discuss the second method, which is if the equation is a homogeneous differential equation, then what will be, how to convert that to exact differential equation, right? So for that we need to understand what is the meaning of homogeneous function, right? So first topic today's class is homogeneous function. Right, any function f of x comma y in two variables, any function f of x comma y is said to be homogeneous, or is such that f of x comma y is such that if I replace x with kx and y with ky, what I am doing here, I am replacing x with kx and y with ky, then if suppose I am getting like this, k power n into f of x comma y. Suppose I am getting like this, k power n can be taken out, again f of x comma y I am getting, when I replace x with kx and y with ky, then suppose I am getting k power n into f of x comma y, then this f of x comma y is said to be, then this f of x comma y is called as a homogeneous function of degree n, homogeneous function of degree n. right? This is the definition of homogeneous function. A function f of x comma y is said to be a homogeneous function of degree n if this is true. What is that? F of x comma y, here x and y are replaced with kx comma ky, then suppose I am getting k power n into f of x comma y, then such a function is called as homogeneous function of degree n. We will see few examples. Let us consider the first example. Suppose I am having the function, let function is f of x comma y equals to x square plus y square plus xy. Now to check whether it is homogeneous or not, what we have to do? We have to replace x with kx and y with ky, right? Then what will happen? Here x is there, x should be replaced with kx, so we will get k square x square, and y should be replaced with ky, we will get k square y square, and x should be replaced with kx and y should be replaced with ky. Then what will happen here? See, k square can be taken out. If I take k square outside, what will remain? X square plus y square plus xy, which is nothing but k square into what is x square plus y square plus xy. According to the definition of function, it is f of x comma y. So what we got here, f of kx comma ky is equal to k power 2 into f of x comma y, right? If this is true, then the function is said to be of homogeneous of second degree. Here we are getting k power 2, therefore f is a homogeneous function of second degree, right? Now we will see one more example. Let us consider one more example. Let f of x comma y equals to 5x square y cube by x power 5 plus y power 5. Suppose the given function is like this: f of x comma y equals to 5x square y cube by x power 5 plus y power 5. Let us check whether it is a homogeneous function or not. What we have to do? X should be replaced with kx and y should be replaced with ky. Then what will happen? 5 into x square is there, so we will get k square x square, y cube is there, so we will get k cube y cube by x power 5, so we will get k power 5 x power 5 plus y power 5, we will get k power 5 y power 5. Now from the numerator, here you see k square is there and here k cube is there, so k power 5 can be taken out, k power 5 can be taken out. What will remain here? 5x square y cube will remain in the numerator, and in the denominator k power 5 can be taken out. What will remain? X power 5 plus y power 5 will remain. So what will happen here? K power 5 by k power 5. What will get? K power 5 minus 5. So k power 0 we will get here. K power 0. K power 0 into 5x square. See, what is 5x square by x power 5 plus y power 5? See here, k power 0 we got, and remaining is 5x square y cube by x power 5 plus y power 5. So according to the definition, it is f of x comma y. It is f of x comma y. So therefore what we got here? Therefore we got f of kx comma ky is equal to k power 0 into f of x comma y. Therefore what we can say? Therefore f of x comma y is a, or f is a homogeneous function of degree 0, right? Homogeneous function of degree 0, right? So we have understood what is the meaning of homogeneous function. So in other words, what we can say is the total power of variables in each term should be same, then the function is said to be homogeneous. The meaning of mathematically all these things we have to do, but in general for identification it is enough to see that the function is having in each term the total power of variable should be same. Here the power of x is 2, here the power of y is 2, here the power of x is 1, power of y is 1, so total power is same. So in that case we say that the given function is a homogeneous function, right? Now we will define what is the meaning of homogeneous differential equation. So now we are going to define what is the meaning of homogeneous differential equation. Homogeneous function we have understood just now, and second degree, 0 degree homogeneous functions also we have understood. Now I am going to define homogeneous differential equation. Suppose I am having a differential equation which is of, because in this unit we are going to discuss only the differential equations of first order and first degree. Suppose most general form of first order first degree differential equation is this, we know already, we have discussed in the previous classes. Dy by dx equals to f of x comma y. Let this is the given equation, let this is the given equation. Now if this function f of x comma y, this equation is said to be homogeneous differential equation. If this function, right hand side function is there, no, f of x comma y, that function should be a 0 degree homogeneous function. So if f of x comma y, this is a homogeneous differential equation, homogeneous differential equation, if this function f of x comma y is a 0 degree homogeneous function, is a 0 degree homogeneous function. Already what is the meaning of 0 degree homogeneous function? We have just now seen. What should we get when we substitute in place of x, we substitute kx, and in place of y if we substitute ky, then we should get k power 0 into f of x comma y. What we should get, that is f of kx comma ky. This should be equal to k power 0 into f of x comma y. If this is happening with the function f of x comma y, then this differential equation is said to be a homogeneous differential equation, right? This differential equation dy by dx equals to f of x comma y is said to be a homogeneous differential equation if f of x comma y is a 0 degree homogeneous function, right? Few examples we will see now. Few examples. First example is dy by dx equals to xy by x square plus y square, and second example is dy by dx equals to x cube by x square y plus xy square, right? These are the two examples which are examples of homogeneous differential equation. We can check the right hand side function here is xy by x square plus y square. You check that in place of x you put kx, in place of y you put ky, then you will get k power 0 into f of x comma y. If you consider this function as f of x comma y and verify this condition, you will get k power 0 into f of x comma y. Or you can see that x power 1, y power 1, total power is same. Here also x power 2, total power is same 2. Here also y power 2, total power is 2. So for this type of equations are called as homogeneous differential equation, where the right hand side function is a 0 degree homogeneous function. Here also you can observe that x power 3 and here 2 and power y power 1, 3, total power is 3. Here x power 1, y power 2, total power is 3. So such equations are called as homogeneous differential equations. Suppose if the given equation, suppose one example, one question is given in the examination where the differential equation is non-exact and homogeneous, right? Then how to convert that to exact differential equation? First method of solving non-exact differential equation was inspection method. Already we have learned in the last class. In today we are going to see if the given equation is non-exact and homogeneous. If the given equation is non-exact and homogeneous, then how to solve that, how to convert that to exact differential equation, right? So for that, for converting that to exact differential equation, we need to define a suitable function called integrating factor. So I am going to define one function called integrating factor. So integrating factor is nothing but a suitable function mu of x comma y, which is a non-zero suitable function mu of x comma y, non-zero suitable function, with which if you multiply the non-exact differential equation, that should become exact, with which if we multiply non-exact differential equation, that will become exact. This is called as integrating factor. Sometimes in examination also it will be asked in 2 marks, it will be asked for 1 mark and 1 mark for finding integrating factor. 1 mark the definition of integrating factor, another 1 mark for one question, small question will be given and you will be asked to find the integrating factor. So we need to remember the definition of integrating factor. Integrating factor is a non-zero suitable function mu of x comma y, with which if you multiply the given non-exact differential equation, that will become exact, right? So non-exact equation, if we multiply the non-exact equation with the integrating factor, that will become exact. So in the remaining 3 methods, like second, third and fourth in non-exact differential equations, we will learn the methods to find integrating factors, right? We will learn the methods to find integrating factors. So out of that, first one was homogeneous, first one was inspection method, that is over. We don't find any integrating factor in that. But from second method onwards, we will find the integrating factors. So second method is integrating factor for homogeneous differential equation. Let us discuss how to solve homogeneous differential equations, finding integrating factor for homogeneous differential equations. Now we are going to discuss the second method, method 2. Method 1 was inspection method. Now we are going to discuss second method. So in this we will find integrating factor for homogeneous differential equation. Suppose the given differential equation is non-exact and homogeneous, then what will be the integrating factor? So why we are finding integrating factor? If we get the integrating factor, then we can multiply the non-exact differential equation, that will become exact. If it becomes exact, we know how to solve that, right? So in this, suppose I am having an equation, let m of x comma y dx mdx plus ndy form. In this exact and non-exact differential equations, equation will be of this form only, mdx plus ndy. You have to remember this in examination also. If the equation is of this form, mdx plus ndy equals to 0, is homogeneous and non-exact. It is non-exact and homogeneous. It is non-exact, also it is homogeneous. Homogeneous means, just now we have discussed, that is dy by dx equal to right hand side whatever the function is there, that should be of 0 degree homogeneous function. Then we say that the given differential equation is homogeneous differential equation, or else we will discuss how to identify, we will discuss in problems, right? If it is homogeneous and non-exact, then integrating factor in short it is called as IF. IF means integrating factor, is given by 1 by mx plus ny, provided mx plus ny is not equal to 0. Provided mx plus ny is not equal to 0. If mx plus ny is not equal to 0, then the integrating factor for the homogeneous non-exact differential equation is given by 1 by mx plus ny. M is from the equation, n is taken from the equation. Now let us see problems related to this. So problems. First problem is solve xy dx minus x square plus 2y square into dy equal to 0, right? This is the given equation. Consider this as 1. Now how to solve this? So first in examination what we have to do, we have to check whether it is exact or not. For checking that, we need to write what is m here, m dx, what is m here, xy, then n dy, what is n here, n is minus x square minus 2y square. From here I am writing minus x square minus 2y square, m is from here xy. Then find dou m by dou y. See, we have to differentiate partially with respect to y, so this y will become 1 and x will be as it is, y will become 1. Then dou n by dou x, we have to differentiate with respect to x. So minus x square derivative is 2x, minus 2x we will get, minus 2x we will get. Derivative of 2y square is constant because we are differentiating with respect to x, so this will become 0. Therefore here we got dou m by dou y is not equal to, dou m by dou y is not equal to dou n by dou x. Therefore what we can say, therefore equation 1 is non-exact differential equation. Equation 1 is a non-exact differential equation. If it is non-exact, then first we have to check, can we apply the inspection method. See, I told you, for applying inspection method, these terms should be there in the equation, x dx, y dy, or x dy and y dx. These kind of terms should be there in the equation. Now you observe that these kind of terms are not there in this equation, right? So we cannot apply inspection method here. Inspection method cannot be applied. So second method is homogeneous differential equation. Is it a homogeneous differential equation? So how to identify a homogeneous differential equation? You see that total power of variables in each term should be same. Total power of variables in each term should be same. Here x power 1, y power 1, total power is 2. Here x power 2, total power is 2. Here y power 2, total power is 2. Such an equation is called as homogeneous differential equation, right? So here equation 1 is called homogeneous, is called, it is not is called, is a homogeneous differential equation, is a homogeneous differential equation. Equation 1 is a homogeneous differential equation and it is non-exact. If it is non-exact and homogeneous, then just now we have discussed the integrating factor for homogeneous differential equation. Integrating factor is given by 1 by mx plus ny. After getting the integrating factor, what we have to do? We have to multiply the integrating factor to the given equation. Then that will become exact. So let us check whether it will become exact or not by finding the integrating factor. Therefore, integrating factor is given by 1 by mx plus ny, which is equal to 1 by, what is m here? M is xy, m is xy into x, plus what is n here? Plus n is minus x square minus 2y square into y. Now just simplify this. What we will get here? 1 by xy into x is x square y, then minus x square y, then minus 2y cube. So first two terms will get cancelled. So what will remain? Minus 1 by 2y cube. This is the integrating factor. Once we get the integrating factor, what we have to do? We have to multiply now integrating factor into 1, integrating factor into given equation. So what we will get? Let us see. xy as it is, then minus 1 by 2y cube. So minus 1 by 2y cube minus, and this minus will become plus, right? This will become plus because this minus and this minus will become plus. So 1 by 2y cube. So what we will get here? X square plus 2y square by 2y cube. Here I forgot to write dx, right? Here xy by minus 2y cube into dx should be there. Then this minus and minus will become plus, x square plus 2y square by 2y cube into dy equal to 0. Let us simplify a little bit. So what we will get when we simplify this? Minus, here y will get cancelled, minus x by 2y square, minus x by 2y square into dx, plus what we will get here? X square by 2y cube, plus 2 will get cancelled. So 1 by y into dy equal to 0. So we got this equation. Consider this equation as 2. Now our claim is, when we multiply equation, non-exact differential equation with integrating factor, that will become exact. So this equation we got. Now let us check whether it is exact or not. Here what is, instead of taking mn again, I will take m1 here. So m1, here m1 is given by minus x by 2y square, and n1 is given by x square by 2y cube plus 1 by y. Now we have to find dou m1 by dou y and dou n1 by dou x. If they are equal, then this equation is said to be exact differential equation and we can find the general solution, right? So let us check dou m1 by dou y. So let us find dou m1 by dou y. Then minus x by 2 will be constant. Minus x by 2 will be constant. Only we have to differentiate 1 by y square. Derivative of 1 by y square is minus 2 by y cube. right? Y power 2 can be written as y power minus 2, then integration of y power minus 2 is minus 2 by y cube, right? So what we are getting here, just write in a simple form, 2 will get cancelled, minus minus will become plus, so x by y cube we will get here, x by y cube. Now let us find dou n1 by dou x. Let us find dou n1 by dou x. X square derivative is 2x by 2y cube as it is, plus 1 by y derivative, no x in 1 by y, so derivative is 0. So 2 will get cancelled. What will remain here? X by y cube. See, now we got x by y cube here and x by y cube here. Then what we can say, therefore dou m1 by dou y is equal to dou n1 by dou x. Therefore what we can say, therefore equation 2 is exact. Equation 2 is exact. So as I told you, integrating factor is very important. Integrating factor, if we multiply the given non-exact equation with integrating factor, that is becoming exact. That equation is becoming exact. Once it become exact, what we have to do? We have to find the general solution. Therefore general solution is, what is the formula? Integral y constant for exact equation, integral y constant m1 dx here, m1 dx plus integral terms of n1 not involving x into dy equal to constant, right? So let us write this integral y constant. What is m1? m1 is minus x by 2y square, minus x by 2y square into dx plus integral, now terms of n1 not involving x, here x is there, so 1 by y is not involving x, 1 by y we have to write here, into dy equal to c. Now integrate this, so minus 1 by 2y square as it is, minus 1 by 2y square as it is, integration of x with respect to x is x square by 2 plus integration of 1 by x is log x, sorry, integration of 1 by y is log y equal to constant. So little bit simplification will give us here minus x square by 4y square plus log y equal to c. So this is the required solution. Right? So this is the procedure of solving homogeneous non-exact differential equation. So let us discuss once again. So which equation is said to be homogeneous non-exact differential equation? If the equation should be non-exact, first of all, when we find, see here how to identify. So anyways in the examination, what we do, first we identify m, what is n, then we find dou m by dou y, dou n by dou x. If they are equal, then we say that the given differential equation is exact and solve that by finding the general solution. If it is non-exact, because when we get these two are not equal, then equation becomes a non-exact differential equation. If it becomes a non-exact differential equation, then first method is inspection method. For solving by applying inspection method, x dy, y dx, x dx, y dy, this kind of terms should be there. But in this equation, those kind of terms are not there. But you can observe that the equation is a homogeneous differential equation. For homogeneous differential equation, how to identify? The total power of variables in each term should be same, x power 1, y power 1, 2. Here x power 2, y power 2. This equation is said to be homogeneous differential equation. If it is homogeneous, then integrating factor, according to this definition, integrating factor is given by 1 by mx plus ny. What is integrating factor? Integrating factor is a suitable function with which if we multiply the non-exact differential equation, that will become exact. Right? So for we have to find integrating factor now, which is given by 1 by mx plus ny. Substitute the value of m, substitute the value of n. When we simplified this, we got minus 1 by 2y cube. Now this minus 1 by 2y cube has to be multiplied with equation, non-exact equation 1. That is what we are doing here. So after simplification, we got this equation. Now we are saying that this should be exact. So let us verify. We have taken this as m1, taken this complete term as n1. Then dou m1 by dou y, dou n1 by dou x. We got these two are equal. Then equation 2 became exact. Once it is exact, we know how to find the general solution. The formula is this. Right? Then finally we got the general solution to be minus x square by 4y square plus log y. So this is the procedure for solving non-exact differential equations and they are homogeneous. Okay, now we will see the third method of solving non-exact differential equations. See, first method was inspection method, and the second method was homogeneous differential equation. If the given equation is non-exact and homogeneous, then integrating factor for that equation is given by 1 by mx plus ny, provided mx plus ny not equals to 0. Now we are going to see the third method, in which suppose the equation, given equation is mdx plus ndy equal to 0 is non-exact. Non-exact means if we find dou m by dou y and dou n by dou x, then they will not be equal, then the equation is said to be non-exact, right? Suppose the given equation is of this form and it is non-exact, and also it is of the form, a specific form is there, like previous equation was homogeneous, and then in inspection method the terms like x dy, y dx and x dx, y dy, these kind of terms are there, then we use inspection method, first method. Then second method is non-exact and homogeneous. Now this method we will use when the given equation, given non-exact equation is of this specific form. The form is y into f of xy into dx plus x into g of xy into dy equal to 0, right? If the equation is of this form, so what is this form? What should be there in m? M should be specifically of this form, that is y into a combination of y into a combination of xy. It may be 1 plus xy, it may be 1 minus xy, it may be 1 plus x square y square, means xy should behave as a single entity, right? Xy should behave as a single variable, right? Here x power 1, y power 2 does not mean that a function of xy, right? Function of xy means x and y both should be together and both should be having same powers, then only we can consider that as a single entity, right? The same case here is x into function of xy, right? G of xy means this function and this function need not be same. This function is f of xy and this function is g of xy, means these two functions need not be same, right? If the given equation is non-exact and is of this form, y into f of xy into dx plus x into g of xy into dy equals to 0, then integrating factor for this equation is given by 1 by mx minus ny. Previously in homogeneous method it was 1 by mx plus ny, now it is 1 by mx minus ny, provided mx minus ny is not equal to 0, right? This is what the method is. Method says that if the given equation mdx plus ndy equals to 0 is non-exact and of this form y into f of xy dx plus x into g of xy dy equals to 0, then the integrating factor is given by 1 by mx minus ny, provided mx minus ny not equals to 0. Now we will see one problem in this. So first problem is solve y into 1 plus xy into dx plus x into 1 minus xy into dy equal to 0. Right, if the equation is given like this, right? Now first what we have to do, it is in the form of mdx plus ndy equals to 0. This equation is of the form mdx plus ndy equals to 0. First we have to write here what is m. Here m is given by, you multiply this y inside, what will happen, y plus xy square, and find n. So n is given by x minus x square y, right? X minus x square y, we will get x minus x square y. Now find dou m by dou y. First we have to check whether, if the equation is of the form mdx plus ndy equals to 0, then first we have to check whether it is exact or not, right? So for that I have to find dou m by dou y and dou n by dou x. So dou m by dou y, I'm differentiating partially with respect to y. So I'll get here 1, derivative of y is 1, then x as it is, derivative of y square, derivative of y square is 2y. Then what we'll get here, 1 plus 2xy, this is dou m by dou y. Now find dou n by dou x, dou n by dou x, partial derivative of n with respect to x. So derivative of x is 1 minus derivative of x square is 2x, then y as it is. So here we are getting dou n by dou x as 1 minus 2xy. Here we are getting 1 plus 2xy. Here we are getting 1 minus 2xy. So dou m by dou y and dou n by dou x, they are not equal. Therefore what we can conclude, therefore dou m by dou y is not equal to dou n by dou x. Therefore what we can say, therefore given equation, if you consider this equation as 1, then equation 1 is non-exact, right? Equation 1 is non-exact. If it is non-exact, then we have to go for either inspection method or homogeneous. It is not of the form, it is not in the homogeneous form also. And here also we will get xy square. When we multiply this, here we are getting xy square into dx, and here we are getting x square y into dy. So we cannot apply inspection method for these kind of terms, even though the terms are like y dx and x dy are there, but we cannot deal with these terms. So that is why we are not going to use inspection method also here. Now but this equation, if you observe carefully, it is of this form, y into function of xy. You see that y into function of xy are together and having same power. Here also x into function of xy. Here you see that x into function of xy. So this equation is of this form, y into f of xy dx plus x into g of xy dy. So equation 1 is of this form. If the equation is non-exact and of this form, then integrating factor is given by 1 by mx minus ny. So here what we can say, here equation 1 is of the form, what is the form, y into function of xy dx plus x into some function of xy into dy equal to 0. Then what will happen if the equation is of this form? Then we know that integrating factor is given by, just now we have defined, integrating factor is given by 1 by mx minus ny, right? So 1 by, what is m here, y plus xy square is m into x minus n. What is n here? N is x minus x square y into y, right? Simplify this, what we will get, 1 by xy plus x square y square minus xy plus x square y square. Now this plus xy minus xy will get cancelled. So what will remain, 1 by, here 1 x square y square is there, here one more x square y square is there. So 1 by 2 x square y square. This is the integrating factor. Once we get the integrating factor, what is integrating factor? Integrating factor is a suitable function with which we multiply the given non-exact equation, that will become exact. So now we have to multiply integrating factor with the given equation. So now what we have to do, integrating factor into, now integrating factor into equation 1. So what we will get here, let us see. Here you multiply y plus xy square. So y plus xy square by 2x square y square, because we are multiplying with 1 by 2x square y square into dx plus, so what we will get here, x minus x square y by 2x square y square into dy equal to 0, right? This is what we will get when we multiply equation 1 with integrating factor. Now just simplify this, then we will check whether it is exact or not, right? Our intention is to make the given non-exact equation as exact. Let us check whether it will become exact or not by just simplifying this. So first term is y by 2x square y square. So 1 y and y will get cancelled. So what will remain here, 1 by 2x square y will remain here, and here xy square by 2x square y square. This y square will get cancelled, this x and 1x will get cancelled. So 1 by 2x will remain, 1 by 2x will remain into dx plus same here x by 2x square y square, 1x will get cancelled. So what will remain here, 1 by 2xy square, 1 by 2xy square minus here x square 1 y will get cancelled, so 1 by 2y will remain, 1 by 2y into dy equal to 0. Now our claim is this equation is exact. Consider this equation as 2. Now write down what is m1, what is n1. So compare this with m1 dx plus n1 dy. So m1 is given by 1 by 2x square y plus 1 by 2x, and n1 is given by 1 by 2x y square minus 1 by 2y. Now find dou m1 by dou y. Dou m1 by dou y, 1 by 2x square as it is, integration of differentiation of 1 by y. Differentiation of 1 by y is minus 1 by y square, right, plus 1 by 2x. There is no y in 1 by 2x, so differentiation is 0. Simplify this, what we'll get here, minus 1 by 2x square y square. This is dou m1 by dou x. Now same way find dou n1 by dou x. This was dou m1 by dou y. Now dou n1 by dou x, right, 1 by 2 y square as it is, 1 by x, differentiation of 1 by x is minus 1 by x square, right, and in minus 1 by 2y there is no x, so this will be, derivative will be 0. Just simplify this, minus 1 by 2x square y square. Yes, we got same. Dou m1 by dou y is minus 1 by 2x square y square. Also dou n1 by dou x minus 1 by 2x square y square. Therefore what we can say, therefore dou m1 by dou y is equal to dou n1 by dou x, right, they are equal. Therefore what we can say, therefore this equation, equation 2, therefore equation 2 is exact. Once the equation 2 became exact, then the general solution we can write. Therefore what is general solution? Therefore general solution of 2 is, what is the general solution? Integral y constant m dx, integral y constant m dx plus integral terms of n not involving x, terms of n not involving x into dy equals to constant. Now let us write down all those things. Integral y constant m, what is m here? We have to write here m1 and n1. What is m1? m1 is 1 by 2x square y plus 1 by 2x into dx plus integral terms of n1 not involving x, right? Here two terms are there in n1. This one is involving x, only this is the term which is not involving x. So what we have to write here, minus 1 by 2y into dy equals to constant. Now we have to integrate this, then we'll get the required general solution. So integrate, we have to integrate this, right? We are integrating with respect to x, so 1 by 2y as it is, 1 by 2y as it is, integration of x square. X square if you take in the numerator, this x square if you take in the numerator, it will be x power minus 2, and integration will be x power minus 2 plus 1 by minus 2 plus 1, right, then plus 1 by 2 as it is. Now integration of 1 by x, integration of 1 by x, 1 by x integration is log x, then minus 1 by 2 as it is, here minus 1 by 2 as it is, 1 by y will remain, integration of 1 by y is log y equal to constant, right? Simplify this, what we'll get here, x power, here minus 2 plus 1, minus 1 we will get, so minus we have to keep as it is, 1 by, here x power minus 2 plus 1, x power minus 2 plus 1 is x power minus 1, x power minus 1 when you take down it will be x power 1, so what we'll get here, 2xy, right, plus 1 by 2 into, you see here 1 by 2 when we take common, log x minus log y will be there, log x minus log y will be there, so it is log a minus log b is nothing but log a by b. So according to that formula it will be log of x by y, log of x by y equal to constant. So this is the required solution for the given non-exact differential equation, right? This is what the procedure we have to follow in third method or third type of non-exact differential equations. So let me explain this once again. So third method is the equation will be of the form m dx plus n dy equal to 0. We have to find dou m by dou y, dou n by dou x. If they are not equal, then the equation becomes non-exact. And if it is of this form, y into function of xy dx plus x into function of xy dy equals to 0, then integrating factor is 1 by mx minus ny, provided mx minus ny is not equal to 0. Now let us see problem on this. Given equation is this. First consider m and n. Find dou m by dou y, dou n by dou x. We got 1 plus 2xy here, 1 minus 2xy here. They are not equal, right? The equation 1 becomes non-exact. If equation 1 is non-exact, we are already studied inspection method, we cannot apply that. Then we have studied homogeneous equation. It is not a homogeneous equation. Here y power 1 is there, and here x power 1, y power 2. Here total power is 3, here total power is 1. I told you that for homogeneous equation, the total power of variables in each term should be same, but here it is not the case. So that is why we cannot use homogeneous method, homogeneous differential equation method. Second method we cannot apply. Then go for the third method, whether equation is of this form or not. Yes, the given equation 1 is of this form, y into function of xy plus x into function of xy. Then integrating factor is given by 1 by mx minus ny. We have substituted everything and simplified to get the integrating factor of factor as 1 by 2x square y square. Once we get 1 by 2x square y square, what we have to do? We have to multiply equation 1 with 1 by 2x square y square, right? Then we got this equation 2. We got this equation 2. Now whether it is exact or not, to check that we have considered m1, we have considered n1. Then dou m1 by dou y, dou n1 by dou x. We got minus 1 by 2x square y square. Here also we got minus 1 by 2x square y square. They are equal. So equation 2 is exact. And general solution will be given by integral y constant m1 dx, integral terms of n1 not involving x dy equals to c. Substitute everything and simplify. We got the general solution to be minus 1 by 2xy plus 1 by 2 log of x by y equals to constant. This is the required general solution. So students, in today's class we have discussed two methods of solving non-exact differential equation. In previous class we have discussed inspection method. Now in today's class we have discussed two methods in which we have to find the integrating factor. First method is homogeneous differential equation. Now this third method is, the second method we have discussed was homogeneous differential equation. The third method is the equation should be of this form, y into function of xy into dx plus x into function of xy into dy equals to 0. If the equation is of this form, then integrating factor will be given by 1 by mx minus ny. This is the third method we have discussed. Now fourth method is also there, that will be discussed in next class, right? I am going to end today's session here. See you in the next class. Thank you.